Andrew Easton. Together we're going to do an experiment which hopefully will demonstrate why viruses just love children. Professor Easton is using a gel containing UV particles to seed a classroom as if just one child had brought an infection into school. By watching how the gel is moved around during the day, we should see how respiratory viruses are transferred. Normally invisible, this gel can only be seen under UV light.
Okay, so this is to mimic a sneeze, and you get a fine spray.
Ooh.
The particles are very small, and that's exactly what we want. So it should be as close as we can get to mimicking how a virus would move around. Once we're finished, we'll be able to see exactly where the material has gone and who it's gone on to.
Are you confident it's going to work?
Oh, very confident, yes. I'm sure it'll work. I'm sure the children won't disappoint.
Look at their hands everywhere.
That's right.
Throughout the day, we reseed the gel to represent what would happen if an infected child was sneezing or coughing.
Children are very tactile. They like to touch and feel things a lot and touch each other frequently, and they don't feel the same social pressures. They're not as inhibited as adults are. Also, of course, they interact in larger social groups than adults.
Yeah.
And they're very tactile when they do so.
You've got one touching her face over there.
Exactly so. You'll find that they touch their faces and around their noses and mouths, their eyes, very, very frequently.
It is astonishing when you think about it. You know,
you can see there.
Yeah,
there. So
very good. Wiped his nose with it.
Yes.
And then presumably he might put that down. Some other kid will pick it up, or he might just.
Yes, there we go. He's handing it on to another child. And we can hear coughs and sneezes from the children as we're here, and they will be spreading infection.
And at the end of the school day, we black out the windows to see how much of the classroom has been contaminated. Okay, so here we are in the crime scene, and the major criminals have fled.
Yes.
Right, what do you see here then?
First, very obvious thing is that we don't really have much of the droplet spray left. What we've got is a lot of smeared surface here. You can see smears on the paper, marks on the table over here where we didn't actually have any material. We also sprayed some of the toys. This one, I think we can see immediately.
And viruses like this sort of plastic surface, do they?
That's right, this hard, non-absorbent material, and they'll exist for quite some time in a sort of viable state. And now, if we look at some of this, you can see it's not droplets, it's smeared, so the children have been playing with this, and it's now on me.
It's a very infectious little thing, isn't it? Yeah.
It's on both sides. I think that's true for... Yeah, there we go. So this shows you just how easy it is for this stuff to be spread around.
And it's not just the classroom that is covered in our virus gel. We welcome the children back for our final reveal. They're wearing glasses to protect them from the UV lights.
So what we're going to see is how much paint you have spread around here without even knowing it. It doesn't do anything to you.
Okay, we're going to do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. He's got there, around the nose.
I've got it all over my scarf.
It's off the table.
Even teachers get it. It's basically gone absolutely everywhere. And what's interesting is you see it up the nose, you see it on the face. I think it's worked very well, probably too well. And this little girl here has got it scattered all over her hair. I have got it all over my hands, haven't I? I managed to pick it up. That was chaotic, but it was very dramatic, I have to say. I mean, the things I noticed were they'd managed to get it all over themselves. They got on their face, hair, noses, and things like that. What did you get from it?
We were trying to mimic a situation as though it was only one child that really was infected. So at the end, we could see there were several children who had picked up this material. So it demonstrates that the spread is very efficient, it's very effective.
And now they're going to go out there into the community, back to their loving families, and they're going to take viruses with them.
And anyone else that they come across.
Good old children. Thank you very much, Andrew.